What's up, guys? Sorry, I was on a phone call about some One Piece stuff going on. Have to get the word out on some things. What's everybody up to tonight? I'll give everybody a few minutes to get in here. Sorry again. We have to communicate with other stores, make sure that they don't have the same issues that we ended up having. So we have the random done. I'll wait until you guys get in here a little bit. I apologize again. I'm usually 45. Regretting life choice. Me kind of too. You make a partnership with somebody, and then you go over above and beyond, sending their grading out and doing stuff like that, and then they just, because you won't hold a tournament on a holiday, they turn into a totally different person. And they disrespect your employees. They disrespect your spouse, which is not a good thing to do. And so we have to get the word out. Whoa, sorry. Just stood up for a second. Well, we got two boxes of Finest. 2 cases of Finest at 25 would have been a great break. Would have been outstanding. We put it this way, I liked the kid enough where I was sending some business his way for a business, and we kind of lost that. So instead of just saying, hey, I was wrong for that, we chose to do other things, and everybody knows I'll work with you 1,000%. 1,000%. But once you start doing things that aren't cool, we're done. Hell, I work with other stores in the area. 3 out of the 4 stores, we all talk. We all send each other, if somebody can't find something at one store, we send it to the other store. We're not like that. It's not a competitive style thing. Unfortunately, there are people that don't do that kind of stuff, I guess. Oh, nice. PC item just won. If you guys don't know, that's the Sopranos auto. Going in the PC. How much should I win it for? Hopefully not too much. Oh, that's not a bad price. I'll take it. That was a cheap one. He's not technically a main character. All right, guys. Giving it 5 minutes since I've gone live. I did the randoms. If you've already been on the post, you already know who you got. But here it is. You got 3 random teams. Ojeda got the Heat, the Wizards, the Knicks, the Grizzlies, the Kings, the Hawks. Not bad. Duncan got the Mavs, the Bucks, the 76ers, the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Bulls. Not horrible. Floyd got the Timberwolves, the Pacers, the Pistons. Probably the Pacers are a good team. Hooter got the Trailblazers, the Spurs, good team. Hornets, good team. Rockets, Suns. Rockets are a good team. Nets, Raptors, Magic, good team. Celtics, good team. McElwain got the Thunder, the Warriors, looking for Steph, and the Jazz. Duncan got Cavaliers, Lakers, looking for LeBron, and the Pelicans. Let's go. Let's go. Financial. All I do is have a shop. That's all I'll say. Here we go. Oso Ichidaro. Brandon Padzicki. These don't, the jerseys stuff. Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Poole. We got red back there. And orange. What? Let's go. Rivals. Who is that? Devin Carter. Sacramento, that's going to. Anthony Simons. That is going to be the Trailblazers. DeAndre Ayton. They don't have the name of the city down here. This is going to not be fun. I believe he is also the Trailblazers. Dante DiVincenzo is the Mavs. Buddy Hield. It's going to be the Warriors, number 5. And Jarrett Allen for the Cavaliers. Not bad. 5 of 5. Oh, man, this is... Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to have to look up so many of these. That is going to be a long sort. Just so you guys know, this probably won't be sorted until the weekend. The way we're going to have to do it. I know I'm good with basketball. I know where most of these guys will be, but not having team names on there is not great. If this was regular orange, it would have been numbered to 25. Trae Young for the Hawks. Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves, which that might be the other guy too. Joel Embiid for the 76ers. Scoot Henderson for the Trailblazers. Colin Sexton. I know he's not on Cavs anymore. Ryan Dunn to 125. Marcus Smart Refractor. Darren Holmes debut. Followed by Jalen Tyson debut. And Kyle Flipowski. So we're still due 2 autos. Go. Also, same guy that we got. Also, Ichidaro. We have got a show stopper, which I think might be an SP or K set. That's Devin Booker for Phoenix. Baylor Schellerman. Dylan Jones. Khalil Wade. LeBron James for the Lakers. Tobias Harris. Michael Porter Jr. Gary Trent Jr. Numbered to 50 auto for the Milwaukee, I was going to say Brewers, Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. Gold. And guys, this should be pretty short printed. There wasn't a lot to order. And it sold out in like seconds on Topps. So, we have a bunch of it. Enrique Freeman. Tim Hardaway Jr. Nikolai Jokic. LaMelo Ball. Looks like he's got one arm. Antonio Reeves. True Blue of Rob Dillingham. And Johnny Furphy. LeBron James, so that is not a case of showstopper. Keyshawn George. And Andrew Wiggins. It's weird because some of them have a team name and some do not. I wonder if that's something in the contract. Daniel Gafford, Baylor Shearman, Zachary Resacher, oh my God, Mike Conley, Nikolai Topic, Shai Gregorius Alexander, Scotty Barnes, Baylor Shefferman again, Magic Johnson, showstopper, and Buddy Hield. last pack. So, Mr. Papa Collectibles. We got Lugans Dort, Cole Anthony, Devin Carter, Stephen Curry, John Stockton, Kevin Herter, Shaden Sharp, Ron Holland, Nikolai Topic, and Terrence Shannon Jr. So it looks like almost like baseball finance with +1 numbered card per box. Let's go to box 2. Kevin Herter, Shai Gregorius-Alexander, Rob Dillingham. Looks like a short checklist too. Kevin Love, Zach Collins, a purple Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. Michael Porter Jr., Rivals, Stephen Castle for the Spurs, Nikolai Jokic, and Johnny Furphy. Bad name. So good news is eBay Live stuff should be starting soon. We'll be over there. Kyle Flipowski, Ray Allen, Dennis Rodman, Cade Cunningham, Kevin Lombard, a blue Kyrie, Daniel Gafford, a Anthony Edwards showstopper, Giannis, and Jalen Tyson. It's nice to see. These are going to look so amazing when licensed. It's bringing me back to the 90s a little bit, except for the jerseys. The jerseys are still the thing. Jamal Spread, Tristan Newton, Cam Whitmore, Aaron Gordon, Tobias Harris, Spute, James Harden. I don't even know where he plays anymore. Bradley Beal and AJ Johnson. Last I knew, he was on the 76ers. And I don't know if he's there anymore. Rex Simmons. No, Ben Simmons. Wow. Bogdar Bogdanovic, Zach Edey, Scotty Barnes, Bronny James. That's not a bad one. Go to Lakers. Lakers spot is more than paid for. Very nice. Very nice. Cade Cunningham to 250. Drew Holiday, Nikolai Topic, finishers, Star, nice. Alexander Star. I think he is very underrated, my friends, as well. Very underrated. I've actually been buying a lot of his stuff. Well, other people think he's underrated too, and they don't want to sell it for what the actual cost is right now. Steph Curry, John Stockton, Clint Capella, Derek Lively, Naz Reid. Naz Reid for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this would have been, if we pull a Superfractor in that last pack, it'd be $190 given away. Oso Icharo, we're getting a ton of him. Steph Curry, refractor. Finishers, Shai Gregorius and Jalen Tyson with a Draymond Green to finish it off. Last Pack Mojo. Ron Holland, Ronnie, Jimmy Butler, Franz Wagner, Harrison Ingram, AJ Johnson, Gary Trent Jr., we got an Rivals, AJ Johnson, and Baylor Sherman, and Isaiah Collier. Not going to be a fun sort, fellas. Not at all. Let me get the number to all uploaded up. We'll do a quick hit recap. If anybody wants to do some personals, let me know. Let me know. This is the only break for the night, only because we have an event here tomorrow night. I want to get everything sorted before I leave. I do apologize again for getting on here a little late. Had a phone call. Pretty important. Have to, it's Kyrie's number to 49, not 99. That's for the, oh my God. Dallas, where Luka used to play. Mavericks, there we go. 49 X-Fractor. So that should be, let me see. If I'm doing my maths right. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Oh, they don't have the 3 tiers. Okay. All right. In baseball, they have the 3 tiers. And if you get a numbered X-Fractor, it will be to 199, 99, or 49, depending on the rarity of the card. So, that's 2, and then we'll put Bronny in front and do a hit recap. All right, guys, here is the hit recap. Antonio Reeves, Ryan Dunn, Bam Adebayo, Kyrie Irving to 49, Alexander Starr, X-Fractor, Cade Cunningham, Naz Reid for the Timberwolves, Os Ichiparo, I can't even say that, Steph Curry, X-Fractor, AJ Johnson, Bronny James, Jarrett Allen for the Cavs, Buddy Hield, and Gary Trent Jr. numbered 250. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So a lot of people are asking about Pokemon next week, or not next week, the week after we'll have some Pokemon to rip. Hopefully next week we'll have some Pokemon to rip if we get some restocks. But as of right now, that's not anything we know about currently. But next Friday is black and white booster bundles. Also, next week we'll have One Piece, I think. Some One Piece to rip on here. That's fun. What else? Oh, Star Wars Chrome. Depending on the date, if it comes out Friday, it'll be the following week. We're going to do that big baseball break that we talked about with the box that possibly has the case hit in it. Unless I missed something, we should still be able to case it out of that case. What else? Is there anything coming out? Just One Piece tomorrow. Oh, we'll have more for you guys that are fans of Gundam. We'll have more Gundam boxes tomorrow night. Probably UPS gets here around 4 o'clock, so probably right around 4. 6 o'clock is the One Piece tournament. Trying to build that community back up. Like I said, there were some people that wanted to come back here because of the prize support and everything. Like, We're cool with that. Everybody is welcome here. But if anybody wants a personal box, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably be calling it a night. I might do a personal box of my own while we're waiting. See what I got. Give me 1 second. I'll rip something for you guys. Something fun. All right. We're going to do two things. I was going to say, guys, sneeze. Won't come out. I'm going to rip this first. It's 2025 all-time sets. This is a fun product. A lot of people don't even know what it is. It's from Historic Autographs. It's baseball. You can get some reprinted stuff, a lot of numbered stuff. It's a decent, fun product. Last year, this stuff went over $100 real quick. We have got a Nat LaJoy. I believe that is going to be Honus Wagner. I don't see any numbering on them. No numbering on that. That is Pee Wee Reese, and this one is numbered Lefty Grove. The 99. So it's going to be all older stuff for the most part. Hoping for an autograph. I think 1 in 4 pack does an autograph. That is Christy Mathewson. That is Joe Tinker. Dizzy Dean. Lefty Gomez and Bucky Harris. And I think, like, these are really cool for $60. I mean, Tris Speaker, Nat LaJoy again, Dazzy Vance, Tony Lazzeri, and Honus Wagner. Old Honus. These would have to be, like, I wanted to break them, but they're all old teams, so not every newer team would be represented. We've got a Patty Livingston cut, Lefty Gomez, It's Patty Livingston, T206. It's a piece of a letter he wrote. It says, "Thank you." That's numbered to 25. So we're not going to get an auto. We're just getting a relic this time. All-time sets, Ty Cobb, Chuck Klein, and Paul Wainer. I like opening some different stuff sometimes. We've got Harry Heileman, Sam Crawford, Eddie Plank, Paul Wainer, and Rogers Hornsby in the last pack of the box. We only had two numbered cards so far. That is, wow. Heine Minogue, Ty Cobb, Chuck Klein, Travis Jackson, and we're going to end on a Lou Gehrig. Not bad for $60. I think that relic is pretty cool. All right, and then I'm going to do a box of Pop Century. My favorite product every year. I did a case, and if you look in the back, I had a redemption for a Pearl Auto. It came in 4 days after redeeming it. Leaf is on their game. That's an Alyssa Milano. For those of you who's the Boss fans, Alyssa Milano is also like a huge baseball advocate. So was pretty happy with our mystery redemption. So these will be 2 1-on-1s in this package, not autographed. And I don't know who that is. Sean Young and Danon Manoff. No clue. This looks like an 80s movie girl, and I have no clue. No clue who those are. Oh, I think I got one of my chases in here. Pretty sure. I peeked. Dennis O'Hare. No clue. Paul Johansson? No clue. I did. Michael Beck. He looks like an 80s show. But you gotta know. Love and Marriage, baby. How about the Bundys and Amanda Bierce? 101. Christina Applegate, Katie Seagal, Amanda Bierce, and Ed O'Neill. Very nice. And I think they're the only ones that signed them, except for Ted, Marcy's husband. So that's pretty awesome. These guys, I have no clue. Any of them 1-on-1s? 1 of 8, 6 of 8, and 15. That Married with Children is awesome. I just wish it wasn't spoiled before. Like, I peeked. And I saw Christina Applegate, and I knew it was a quad. I don't know who this is. Like, this is an 80s movie, I'm guessing. It's a fun thing about this. Sometimes you have no clue, and then sometimes every card you know who the signer is. But when you pull something like one of the top hits, I guess it's okay. So, well, thank you all. Again, I'm sorry for getting a late start. I was on the phone actually with another card shop discussing our One Piece release this weekend. Helping each other out. That's what card shops do. We talk to almost every store around there, and it's funny. funny how things turn out. But as you guys know, like if anybody ever wants to organize a tournament or whatever here, wide open. You have full reins. Just be communicative. It's not hard. Like if you're not going to show up, just let us know. It's pretty cool. We're a pretty chill group of people. Like Pokemon Night, we give away $300 to $500 every Pokemon night. Oh yeah, you got a little bit. The basketball one won't be done until probably Monday. Considering they don't have team on any of these. So I'm going to have to look up the checklist, and that's going to be a rough one. That's going to be a rough sort. I know most of the players, but I would say probably 40% of that, I have no clue. Especially the rookies. So, number 2 finest I'll have sorted tonight. Number 1 is already sorted and either is shipped or will be shipped tonight. And number 2 will be same, probably. It'll be ready to ship or ready to pick up tomorrow. So, same schedule next week. It'll be Tuesday through Thursday. I'm hoping to have some different things. Trying to make different things available through the break room. The only thing that will be the same next week is Finest and Chrome. That's only because we're trying to get that case set, and I want you guys to have a shot at it because you guys broke the other 2. You broke most of that case, so I want that to go to the group. I don't know about 2 boxes, but the people that bought the 2 boxes would normally let me know if they hit something. So, fingers crossed, we're good with the case set. But yeah, we have a 3 out of 8, better than 40% chance, right? So, but I appreciate everything, guys. Another good night of breaking. Sorry I got on a little bit late. It was a phone call that had to happen. So, you have the Lakers? Yep, you got the Brownie Jr. McElwain got that stuff in the he got something else. I think that's Warriors. I'm like 75% sure that's Warriors because I think he got traded there this year. But I gotta double check. But the Brownies is Lakers. That's definitely Warriors. I have no clue who this guy is. That's Cade Cunningham is Detroit. Sorry, I believe is the Trailblazers. I've been buying his stuff and I can't even remember. He's Milwaukee, or not Milwaukee, Dallas. He's Miami. Ryan Dunn, I'm not sure of either. It was a pretty good break. I mean, granted, I think he's pretty decent too, Antonio Reeves. But I think Sarr, a lot of people always ask who I'm buying. Sarr is one of those guys for next year, or even the year after. I think he improved a lot at the end of the season. If you look at his numbers beginning of the year to the end of the year, there was steady growth. So. You had a lot of teams. You had Mavs, Bucks, so you got one of those autos. 76ers, Clippers, Nuggets, Bulls. So you also got the Jokic's. Cavs, Lakers, Pelicans. That's the one thing that's going to be easier to sort because 2 guys have 60% of the break. 3 guys have 80% of the break. So it's going to make it kind of easy to do. So it might not take as long as I think it does, but I can't believe that unless I'm missing something. there's no. That stinks. So I got to break the new. Phil's going to do case breaks with those. That's going to take a month and a half to just put. I mean, he knows basketball like I do, so it'll be all right. Like it's that 40% you don't know that's going to be the time consumer. And this, folks, is why a lot of breakers don't ship bass. Just saying. I'll never do that because I think you get what you pay for. Like I've always felt that way. Like, you paid for the spot, you get those base cards. So yeah, at least like most of the time they put the city. I think I don't have any back here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the Chrome has the city on there, so usually I have some Chromes in there. Actually, I don't remember. This is awful. I don't remember if they did it for Chrome. But all I did for Chrome was I did a box of personal for Sapphire, which was nice. I got a card to 5, but again, there's no license for that. If it was a licensed card, it'd be like a $700 or $800 card. Being unlicensed, it's probably $150. The only good thing is it keeps this product cheap. Like we have them in the store for $120 a hobby box. That's dirt cheap for a basketball box. And guys, eBay Live, I'm gonna guess I'll probably start that after Labor Day. I'm getting shows like ready, like I'm putting lots together and single cards and stuff like that we're gonna do for auction. We might do some breaks on there. They can't be Topps breaks for 30 days. Like if their product's been out 30 days, and I even gotta check on that before I start doing it. I'll check with my rep to see what the contract is. But if not, we'll do football over there. We'll do hockey. Everything but Topps products until I find out from them. We'll do Pokemon, definitely. Sorry, I'm yawning. We'll do Pokemon. We'll do One Piece over there. We'll do a bunch of other stuff. But, we're just growing our community, guys, one step at a time. That's all we're looking at. Like, we're trying not to kill people. Like, I could have dropped that baseball tonight, and I'm pretty sure it would have filled. But we just did 2 big baseball breaks. I don't think that's right to do. We'll wait until next week. And right now, like our community is pretty big, but right now, like we still got to grow it a little bit so we can do that. I don't want to empty people's pockets. That's just not my style. Like, never has been as a breaker. It's kind of why I took it easy with Pokemon too. We were going heavy on like the new set, and it just. Like for 2 nights in a row, we did like a lot of boxes and packs, and I just didn't want to overwhelm people. But I'm guessing our thing with eBay Live is pretty much finalized. We just signed a contract yesterday when I got off live to go over there. which I'm happy about because most of you know I was conflicted about whatnot. Like, we're already accepted there, we're already sellers there, but it's like, you don't do anything about some of the people that like scam and do people wrong over there sometimes, and it's just, do I want to be associated with that? These cards, for like the exclusive rookie signers, I think they go up because it's going to be the only rookie autos. We haven't really had this before because when Panini took over the licenses back in the day, Topps didn't do an unlicensed product. Yes, the Curry with them is him in a white T-shirt or something like that, but it's a licensed card. It's not. They just put out the product really quick before the license ran out. Ran out. And in football, same thing. Like, there was no unlicensed football until Leaf, like years later, like 2018 or so. Leaf started doing the unlicensed stuff, and so it wasn't really Topps. So this is like the first time we've had it where there's exclusive guys on a main brand, like Caleb Williams and all that. Some of that stuff, like some of the Caleb Williams autos, sell really well. But if they were licensed, they'd probably sell for triple what they do now. We just don't know. We'll never know. Like, we don't have a Topps Chrome auto to compare it to. So it's new. And like that Wemby set, I think those autograph Wembys with the game used pieces in there, I think they're dirt cheap. But could the license be holding people back from that product and not wanting those autos? It's a possibility. I don't know. This is like totally uncharted. Like, if you told me Marvel boxes were going to be selling for $1,000, I would have told you were crazy. Oh yeah, it's a perfect time, Brett. We're learning together. Like, we're learning together. And it's going to be weird because, like, 50% of the people don't mind that it's not licensed if the pictures look good. But 50% are like, no, I don't want it. It's not a licensed card. I'm not going to touch it. So it's like, it's a learning experience for us all. But I also think when we get licensed basketball in 2 months, licensed basketball from Topps in 2 months, we're going to have Cooper, like, we got an incredible rookie class. So it's going to, like, I think we're going to see a bump in the market anyways, because Topps is beloved for basketball. Yes, we're going to miss Prism. Yes, we're going to miss Optic. But Topps Chrome, by far, is one of those products where people were like, oh, I wish Topps Chrome would come back. And Topps Chrome should be like a bigger deal than Prism. The products I think we're going to miss for basketball are Flawless, which 99% of us aren't in Flawless. National Treasures, 90% of us aren't into National Treasures. Immaculate, again, 90% of us aren't getting into Immaculate breaks. So those are the brands that I think are going to be missed, but it's by like 10% of the hobby, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Those are such gambler products. I mean, $2,500 for a National Treasures box, and you can get $200 worth of cards easy out of those. Like, that's a $2,300 loss. A lot of us aren't getting into that mess. Like, it's just not happening. So, but I was also around when Panini got the licenses for football, and Prism didn't really take off for, I want to say 2018 was the first year Prism took off. So that was 5 years. Was it 12 or 13? 6 years. I could tell you, as a dealer, distribution was begging us to take Prism. They were begging us to take Optic. They were begging us to take Score. Like, we were getting cases of that stuff. And then they all forgot about us when the hobby boomed in 2020. Facts. Panini forgot about us. They forgot about us. I mean, I can remember getting VIP passes in 2016. We had to order for the National. We had to order $8,000 worth of product, and we could get football, you name it. The top stuff was there. This year, for the VIP passes, you had to order like they were both different, but they were both, let's say, $40,000 in product. Like, if there's product in stock that you can order, you can imagine it's not the best product that you want. And you had to order 40,000 of that product to get into the VIP party. Breakers and everybody will do it because those VIP packs, they can put them with their breaks and stuff. But I mean, they really forgot. They forgot the people that kept them in business for a long time. And that's one of my sticking points with Panini. And then the redemption thing with Panini is my other, like, in the way they distribute. I'm not going to be sad that they don't have the licenses after March. To be completely honest, I think I'm going to be sad because we can't order, like, there won't be stuff readily available at the distributors, even at a higher price. So that's going to kind of suck. But we'll get used to that. We'll figure that out. But there's some Panini product I get 3 boxes of. Like, oh, I'll teach you whatever you want, Brett. I have no problem talking the hobby. Like, none whatsoever. And I'll tell you guys, like, people they're afraid of Topps. They're afraid of Fanatics. I'm going to tell you, like, Fanatics and Topps, like, I will tell you when, like, this stuff, I don't think is the greatest. I don't think this is the best product in the world. I will break it. It's cheap. I will tell you that. But what they've done for the customer in the last 3 years, extending redemptions. Go to Grand Slam Collectibles and watch his video on redemptions. What they did for that customer was way above and beyond. And then you get another story on there that's not way above and beyond, and you can guess the other company. The stuff they do for Rip Night, for the future basketball thing that's coming up. They print up special packs. They don't make us buy $50,000 worth of stuff to get a couple packs like they do with the Father's Day over at the other company. Like, they do more for you guys than we can count on. Yes, it's scary that one company is going to have everything. But if they keep going with the redemption program, the MVP program, they're going to have it for football. They're going to have it for basketball. They're going to have it for baseball. I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to do it for soccer. I don't know how that works. You guys can explain that to me. They're going to do it for UFC. They're going to do it for WWE. That's, a base card that would normally be in a dollar bin that is now worth $20. A refractor that would be in a $5 bin that's now worth $40. And that helps us. That helps us move other product too. Like, I would have told you 10 years ago Panini was the best company out of the two. The new owners and where they are going with this, I can't say that anymore. I can't, like... Yeah, you got until August. I think it's August 31st or July 15th, one of the two. Or not July 15th. September 15th. I can let you know, Brett. It's still live. We still got a few weeks. I mean, I'm going to be turning them in because the bulk of it usually comes in the first 4 or 5 weeks. I'll be turning mine in probably in the next week or two. But we can collect them even past that. Like, I could turn them in 5 or 6 times. For baseball, usually I do like 6 redemptions. Just a larger, like, they limit how much you could turn in, but yeah, if you got them, bring them in. We love to take them. The only bad one we've had, and I think it was more the timing of it all, was WWE. There was like 3 months between when they started the product and when they started the MVP. And I think a lot of people throw away their base, and unfortunately, that led to not a lot getting turned in. But yeah, anytime you want to talk in the store, Brett, as long as I'm not like crazy in my office, I'm good to come out and talk. Your Mike Trout was in July, I believe. Yeah, that's out. I remember shipping it. I want to say it was July. It was June or July because I remember seeing the card. I just don't know what day it was. I wrote what day, what month it is. I can't even talk right now. Yeah, I want to say that was July. I remember correctly. The next one is August 20 something. August 24th is the next one, which I'll be advertising a little bit more. It's always going to be the last Sunday before, like, the last full week. So, I don't know if that makes sense. But it's the third or fourth Sunday. I believe yours was in July. If I remember correctly, I think yours went out like the national, the Monday after the national. All those were sent because they were at the national and couldn't take the shit right. Like, that's not, as many know, we are partnered with another company, the largest submitter in the country. So we sent the spreadsheet and they approved it, and then we sent them out. So I think July just got there. Let's see, we shipped them on Monday. It got there probably the Monday after. So and they're taking a little longer. Like our May just went into grading. June hasn't even been checked in yet, which I'm going to call them because it's been delivered for 3 weeks. Doesn't mean anything. I know they get jacked up around national, but I don't like that the clock hasn't started yet. I like when the clock starts. But our last expensive grading that we did, like $200 card, I think it was the 10-day. Also took 3 or 4 days to get through. Delivered. Well, you had some in. I want to say you had some in every month. I gotta go look through the spreadsheets, but I think you're in every month. Yes, because I took that one card out of what's it called? CGC, and put it in PSA for you. To be honest, Brett, that what card is that? What one did I take out of CGC? That card's bigger than the Trout. Oh, what the heck was that? It was a Pokemon card, and I can't think of what it is. It's killing me. The Mew, yeah, the Bubble Mew. That is bigger than the Trout. If it comes back a 9, it's bigger than the Trout. So, yep. My brain hurts right now. I can't think. But yeah, if that comes back a 9 or better, that's bigger than the Trout and a 10. So, but it also, if it comes back a 10, I mean, you won't mind, but you get the upcharge. I hate upcharges and love them at the same time. I hate paying them, but love getting them. And sometimes they miss cards like that. Sabrina's Gengar I sent out. They upcharged me on it, but they only upcharged me for like $1,000 card, and that was like a $3,000 card. Raw at 15. Wow, that's high for that. Let me see. We'll go card ladder here. I'll be honest, that's a little bit high for that. My water machine just scared the crap out of me and bubbled. Maybe? Oh, this is a different card. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's around one. The foil board, the one you're talking about was the best offer. Hold on, I'll show you. Twilight card ladder. It shows you the offer. So if it gets a 10, it might, yeah, it might be better than the. I didn't think they would go for this. The only thing that scares me about that sale is that date right there. That's before the season, before he got hurt. So that's the only thing that concerns me. But yeah, that was more than I thought it was. Way more than I thought it was. So that would, if that gets a 10, that's way more than the Bowman Meal. The Bowman Meal right now, I think, is like 1,000-ish, 800-ish in a 10. I was expecting that card in a 10 to be 600, 700. So. So yeah, any questions you have, anybody, like if you're in the store, ask. I'm good with that. Oh yeah, like if you're selling that, you're not selling it unless he goes on a tear at the end of the season. He's been having a rough year. He just struck out, I think, twice against Ohtani last night. That's a card you're holding until either he gets hot or that's even it's tough though because if he stays hurt, spring training, it's not going to go up any. You got to wait for him to go hot or Hall of Fame. That you're 1,000% right on that. And Hall of Fame might be the better one. And or if he gets traded, like they can't let that poor man be on the Angels the rest of his career. They can't do it. It's not right. You got to let him win somewhere. No, I did not. I did not. I, the Yankees are so bad, I can't even tune into the Sports Center anymore. I'm almost into football mode, and it's earlier than ever. And the sad part is the Yankees aren't even out of it. Like they're just infuriating a lot. I've never seen a team paid so much money play like a bunch of little leaguers. Probably didn't know it. I'll probably see it eventually. That stuff ends up on TikTok and all that, so I'll see it eventually. That's where I get my baseball videos from. Either a John Boy breakdown or a highlight where people are losing their minds. Oh yeah, that's usually how a triple play will go down. Base running blunder or pure luck. Triple plays which don't happen easily. That's for sure. Almost every triple play is either like a line drive that is just everybody's running on because they think it's gonna get through, or it's just bad base running. Never really created by the infield. Um, Checking to see what's coming out next week. See if we have any football. I haven't broke football in like a year and a half. It seems like I don't want to break it. Yes, sir. We'll see you this weekend. I'm gonna hop off too. I think you. Yeah, we're down to like 6 people watching. Thank you all again for tonight. We'll see you next week. We'll be back live. Um, if we decide that we're going to do eBay next week, I'll put on our schedule where we'll be. And of course, I'll share the links everywhere. But I'm going to do like a show with a lot of autographs and stuff that are pretty cheap. We'll start them off at $1, so you might catch some deals. But anyways, thank you guys. Brett, I'll see you over the weekend. Luther, I'll see you probably over the weekend. And that's it. Peace out, guys.